Hello, welcome to
Hello.
our 2020 travel wish list video.
Mhm.
So I thought it'd be really fun to make two different lists. So one of our lists is going to be our top 5 dream travel wish list. Like if we could go anywhere this year, what are the places we want to go to right now? Like our our dream destinations
Yeah. Travel wish
in
list.
this moment.
That's it.
And then the other list is like a realistic travel wish list. So like top 5 places we want to go in 2020 that like are actually attainable, where we actually could go this year. So I think we should start with our dream list because that's the more fun one.
Mhm.
So do you want to start with your number 5?
Sure. Let me start number 5 with Brazil.
Oh,
I'd like to go to Brazil just
Hmm.
because I love the language and I think I'd have a lot of fun there and check out the scene. And I think it would be a lot of fun. I don't know. I just think the Brazilian people would be so fun to be around with.
yeah.
I'd love to check it out and check out
Good weather.
the food, all
Good
the
food.
rodicios, all the meat. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even
it should
I
be
think Brazil's been at the
super
top of
fun.
your list for a long time.
It's been on my list for a long time, yeah.
My number 5 is Lebanon.
Oh, Lebanon.
I chose Lebanon because I really have a desire to go somewhere in the Middle East and just kind of like feel how I felt when we were in Istanbul. Like I really felt like we were somewhere different, somewhere more exotic. Also, I know the food there is going to be so good, and I
You've
think
tried it in Barranquilla, so
yeah, and I think in Lebanon it's just I think there's a good mix of like history and city, but then I think there are some really nice beaches on the coast. So I'd like to experience that. Number 4 for you.
all right, number 4. Number 4. I didn't have a ranking.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about the ranking. I would say Iceland. Iceland is another one that's been there for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like your list doesn't change very much.
Well, no, I want to go there, so I wouldn't change. I just want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go there until I go there. After I go there, I don't want to go there anymore.
Okay.
So, Iceland, yeah, just really cool destination. Just somewhere super remote. It would be fun to just have a car and drive around the island for a long time.
Yeah, like a road trip. That'd be
Have a
really
road
cool.
trip. Look at all the waterfalls and all the cool glaciers and the
Yeah.
scenery. To be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's true. My number 4 is South Africa.
South Africa.
I really want to. I think a theme. Well, no, I don't have a heat theme. I mean, like in Lebanon, there are the beaches. South Africa is obviously like a warmer climate. I think in South Africa, the cities have so much to offer. Like the culture has so much to offer. I think it's just different. And I remember watching a video of Sam and Audrey, and like there's like a lot of Indian people, and there's like Indian cuisine in South Africa, and then there's like the European descendants, and then the actual like Black African people there, and I just think it's so unique. Also, a lot of good wine in South Africa. I like South African wine, and there's a lot of nature. Like there's a place where you can see the penguins. I'm sure there are great parks. There's the ocean, where I'm sure there are good beaches. So I just think South Africa has a lot to offer.
It does. South Africa would be a lot of fun.
Number 3 for you.
Number 3. Number 3. Yeah, I don't know about the order. Whatever. I'll say number 3 is Budapest. Budapest has also been on my list for a long time.
Your list just has not changed.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
For the last 2 years.
So, I want to go there. What can I do? Budapest. I just want to check out the city. I don't know. It sounds
go to the baths.
exotic to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what baths.
Like there's the public. I don't know if they are. What's it called? Those like hot spring baths.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a hot spring bath, but like there's these public baths, and it's like in the middle of the city, and everyone goes in. It's like outdoors.
Oh, like in Baden-Baden?
Yeah, but like outside.
Outdoors? Cool.
I'm sure there's inside and outside.
Yeah, I would love to do that too.
Yeah. My number 3, which I think is a little. Well, I think everyone is gonna think it's really boring, but for me, I obviously find it very exciting. I've just been dying to go back since we went. And, you know, you see it all the time in movies. I read, like, it's a major city that plays in all of, like, the books I read. I just really, really want to go back. Do you know what it is?
Of course, Japan.
No!
What is it?
New York City!
Oh, okay.
I really want to go back to New York.
Movies in Japan, I guess there are many, but
more so in New York. And like a lot of the books I read are set in New York, and I just want to go back to New York so bad. I loved it. I think we only saw a very, very little amount. We were only there for a few days, and I just know there's so much more to see. I just want to kind of like live like a New Yorker for a month and just live in New York.
Yeah, New York's cool.
New York. I really liked it a lot. I want to go back.
Number two to me, for me is Iran.
Oh, it has me number one.
Iran, because everyone says it's amazing. They say people they are amazing and really cool place.
I mean, I think it's not good. Everyone says it's amazing. Everyone who has been to Iran, because not many people have been to Iran.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe that's why it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the podcast guy thinks about Iran. Has he been there?
An extra pack of peanuts? No, they haven't been to Iran.
Couldn't have been. But we are not Americans, so we can go. The problem is right now, maybe not right now. I think the U.S. kind of in a war with Iran right now. Maybe in a couple of years.
I'd like to go eventually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put it on my list because I knew you were going to put it on your list.
There you go.
My number 2 is, you gave it away, Japan. I also have been dying to go back to Japan since we left. Like, that's another thing. I follow a girl, her name's Kelly Marita, on YouTube. Every time I watch her videos, I just get so nostalgic, and I just have so much wanderlust for Japan. I want to go back.
Every time you see something about Japan, you're like, oh.
Yeah, we really want to go back.
Start reminiscing. I'm like,
a lot.
I want to be there.
Yeah, so Japan is my number 2.
Yeah, my number 1, I changed it. I said something last time, and I'm like, why don't we go to this place now? And I'd like to go to Georgia.
Okay.
I'm feeling like Georgia. It's like a cheap place, a lot of wine, cool mountains.
Yeah, a lot of wine, a lot of cheese.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Probably a lot of meat.
That's my place, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely go there. My number 1 is Sicily.
Sicilia. I wouldn't expect that to be number 1. You ranked it number 1?
I think, because it all has to do with wine. This is literally all it has to do with is wine. There's a Sicilian wine that we have at the wine store where I work at. The one we had on New Year's Eve.
Zisola?
The Zisola. The Nero d'Avola. I love that wine so much. And then you and I had another Sicilian wine a few nights ago, and it was good. And I listened to a podcast called Wine for Normal People, and she had done like kind of a podcast on Sicily and Sicilian wine, and it just cemented it for me. Like, I want to go to Sicily because 1, the wine, 2, like the weather, and I'm sure it's like really good weather, and there's probably beaches. 3, well, in Sicily, like Sicily had been taken over by so many different like cultures in its past, like the French and the Germans and the Moroccans and the Italians, whatever. Like, it's just like a big, like you see it in the architecture and the food and everything. So I just think I have high expectations for Sicily. I think it'd be great. So that's why Sicily is my number 1. If I had to book tickets tomorrow to go somewhere, I guess it's a toss-up between Japan and Sicily. It would
actually be super cool to go to Sicily, rent out a Vespa, drive around the island.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, so let's go on to our more realistic list. Have you thought of this list at all?
Kind of. Just where can we go? We have no money.
I'll start. My number 5 is camping somewhere in Manitoba.
There you go.
We did it last year. It was so fun. I wanted to do it again last year. I wish we had done it more, but we just didn't. So I plan on booking a campsite in 2020. Cool. I don't know where, but yeah.
I'd say Cartagena for me is one where I want to go. I want to go some restaurants there. I want to have some almond croissants and cool, nice chocolate bread that I love from La Brioche.
Yeah.
I like to go to Cartagena. Yeah.
My number 4 is Clear Lake. Manitoba, Riding Mountain National Park. And I know I'm already going there, so this is like a kind of a cheap one. I'm going there for a bachelorette party in July. But it's travel and it's attainable, so that's why I made the list.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't know what to include. It's like, okay, well, it's the places that are kind of not too expensive. I'd say, I don't know, Toronto.
Okay.
Why not?
Maybe we can make that happen over a long weekend.
It's not that expensive. $300.
We could do it. If we plan, we can do it.
Yeah. We can do a nice couch surfing stay. It'd be expensive.
Maybe. We could try. Okay. My next one, my number 3, is Minneapolis. You've never been to Minneapolis. Minneapolis is an 8-hour drive away from Winnipeg. I've been a few times. It's like an easy, long weekend thing to do. So Minneapolis is very attainable in 2020.
Minneapolis it is. Yeah. What else is attainable? Maybe we could do Boston. I don't know. I'm just saying things that are kind of cheap.
That's okay. Yeah, it's your list. We also have a friend who lives in Boston, so hopefully we'd have somewhere to stay, which would make things cheaper. Boston would be cool.
Yeah.
We can think about it. Look at tickets.
I'm not saying we should go. I'm like, what is cheap? We could do Boston.
Yeah, well, it's a reality list. We're supposed to maybe be able to do it, so maybe we could do it. My number 2 is Hecla, Manitoba. You've never been to Hecla. It's like 2 hours north of Winnipeg. If we're at the trailer one weekend, we can drive an hour north and you can see Hecla. Super easy, super attainable, very pretty.
Let's see Hecla.
Yeah. Do you have another one?
Not really. I don't. The other one's more expensive. I'm like, yeah, it's not really real. I was thinking maybe in Miami we could meet our family next Christmas there. But
well, my number 1 is Colombia, because we already have our tickets to Colombia. It's a for sure thing. We are going to Colombia, so that is a realistic travel goal for 2020. And that's why you chose Cartagena, because we will be in Colombia.
Exactly. Now I do want to go to Cartagena, and it's not set in stone yet.
Well, we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we're going to Colombia April 2020 for the Holy Week and my father-in-law's birthday. It's going to be a really good time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.